How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn, and we're back in American Truck Simulator once again, and we're here in the HHC, or Heavy Haulin Customz, W990. They call it the Sinister. It's about high time that we ran with it again, since it's nearing release. It's going to be very, very soon. So it's not available just yet, but you can check out their website to see what catalog of trucks they've got already. They've got a nice mix of ATS and ETS2 trucks and trailers as well. So they make really good, high-quality mods. So this is one that's been essentially completely redone. We're driving the button sleeper today, but it's got a number of sleeper options and chassis options. Basically, any option that you see here has got tons of customization on it. And the model looks great. The interior also looks great. It's been completely redone, the interior. So you've got a lot of customization there. Nice custom rack right there. It's got the HHC logo on there. And behind us, we've got the Manic Maxwing 44-foot from H3D Arts. We just drove an H3D Arts trailer, I believe, in the last video. So about time we did that again here. I believe it was last video. Or no, we did the, what did we do last video? I can't remember anyway. And then we got Jasper's wheels and rims throughout, as you can see. Yeah, this truck is absolutely going to blow you away when you can get your hands on it. It's got lots of custom parts. Even has a liquid transfer pump that you can see. I'll pan to the other side kind of slowly. Look at that. How cool is that? Attaches to the frame on both sides, and yeah, you're going to see tons of custom parts like that have never been really done for any other truck in this game. So you will definitely enjoy it. So it's, yeah, looking forward to that. It's definitely appropriate that we feature that again on this channel. So we've also got the C15 from Slav Jerry under the hood, the Alt Jake version, and what else? I believe wasn't there something else I was supposed to say? Maybe not. That was it. I think if I remember, I'll mention it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get it started here, and then we'll talk about the job we're going to take. Very good. Got the lights on. Here's your interior for you. A little hard to see right now, but yeah, it's very configurable, customizable. It's got nice models for the chairs. You can see the back of our rack right there. What else? All the upholstery is its own thing, including the dash, even the shifter. So all of that is separate and selectable that way. So is the top, the roof upholstery. So really, really nice work done on this truck, and you'll see a lot more of it as we make our way out of here into the sunlight. But anyway, we've got a job that we're going to be taking in. We're here in St. Louis, so we're going to be taking it out of, I believe it's Johnson & Smith. We're going to be picking up some 2- gravel or road base, whatever you like to call it. They'll throw that in the dumper, and then we will take it down from there. I don't remember the city it's going to, but it's still in Missouri, so we're not going too far. All right, let's get the brake in here, and then I believe we're exiting out to the right. Let's get on our way out there. Passing the good old service station. So same basically as in last video, we're in the 155 public beta. See how our tests go. Let's see how they conclude in regards to the performance of the game. So far it's been performing pretty well, considering that we've got modded trucks and everything in here. I'm going to roll this stop sign if we're clear. I think we are, yeah.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
We're probably going to be loaded down pretty heavy once we get our load here, so we'll need to expect that. But we've got decent horsepower in this thing, so we should be good. Do our security check. I clear this right away. Cool. That's pretty neat. Is that our point of egress? It must be because it's saying don't enter. I've not been to this prefab, I don't believe. This is pretty cool. So it's again the Johnson & Smith here in St. Louis. Or have I been here? No, actually it looks familiar. It's probably just been a little bit since we're last here. Cool.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
All right. Don't go anywhere, Lori. We'll need you for this next part here. Don't check out on us just yet. Kirksville, that's where we're going, to Nielsen Roads Company. Cool. All right. Yeah, it should be a nice little small run here, short of 200 miles, but 40,000 pounds of it is what we're getting. So, oh, there we are right there. So, not to go too far. I wonder, should I sneak around? I think I should. I got everything stacked up here for next shipment, I guess. But this trailer, it's a quad axle, so it's not gonna turn too friendly with us if we're not treating it delicately. So I'll probably need to overshoot it like this. I like that chrome body on it too. Or maybe I stand corrected. I think actually that frontmost axle is steerable. Alright, we'll leave it right there because we're just kind of going in and out, as they say. But we do need to stop the engines. Let's turn the key and then we'll get it loaded up. Oh, and they're quick too. Look at that. It took them 5 minutes. Love to see that. Okay, let's hop out, check our load. There's our road base right there. Very nice. Nice high quality stuff. Good old trailer. It's kind of an old faithful. Been around for a long time. So yeah, I think that frontmost axle is actually steerable, so that's helping us out a little bit. In what would otherwise be kind of very rigid, you know, that's 4 axles pointing straight ahead. Oh, and by the way, the logos, I believe, on oh, not on the pump, but on the rack light up. That's pretty cool. All right, well, it looks pretty good. It's either crushed gravel or stone, but I believe that's what it's general road base 2-, so nothing too special there. Let's go ahead and grab our screenshot while we're here and let the dispatcher know we are loaded down, ready to go. Be right back. Perfect. Screenshot has been acquired and we are back in the cab. Let's do this. All right. This is going to be a little bit loud, but let's get the windows down. We can hear the awesomeness that is the C15 from Slav Jerry. Oh yeah, it's loaded down now. I can feel it. Oh, I see what that is. Okay. Just a weigh scale on our left. That's cool. If we wanted to grab our weight. And I made a mistake. I should have had my 4-ways on since we're technically in a working zone, loading zone.
Turn right.
I have to be mindful of that next time. All right. Clear to go. En route to Kirksville. Yeah, so it seems like to me, there's still some areas like where we're at, where there's a lot going on in regards to the map, where our FPS does take a little bit of a dip. It's not like too bad.
Straight on,
It's definitely
and then turn right.
it's definitely been worse in some areas that I've been to. Like
Turn right.
there's certain areas in, for whatever reason, Phoenix that are pretty bad as far as stuttering. I'm not sure why. Get the windows up here, so we're gonna be really cranking it in the interstate. Yeah, it seems like Phoenix and some of the other areas we drove through not yesterday, a couple of videos ago, through like Yuma and things like that, places like that, are pretty bad in regards to stutters. So again, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's like that it's close to the reworked areas of California. I'm not sure, but either way, it just seems like it's kind of like it can be isolated to certain areas, but it seems like areas like the interstate where there's not a lot going on, it's mostly just the same stuff, just a lot
right,
like
and then exit right.
long stretches of road, or I don't know, maybe even just that it's vegetation and less buildings.
Exit right.
I don't know, it seems like there's still a little bit of trouble in regards to the assets in the map. That's just what it appears to me, but as far as stuttering goes, I've not seen too much of it yet. It's mostly just like a little bit of FPS impact so far. But other than that, I've been pretty pleased with the results of the new feature, the asynchronous loading. That seems to be pretty good. Seems to be working in our favor so far. Which honestly makes a lot of sense, because I doubt that they're going to be updating the graphic engine, game engine anytime soon, the way they kind of said they would. So this is, at best, it's a little workaround, I guess, for the way that the assets are loaded. But, you know, we'll take it, because it's still, you can look at it different ways, but it's still an improvement. Even if it's not really the improvement that they promised in regards to it being... I'm gonna watch our speed here a little bit. You can hear it's got the alt jake for the next stage up. What do you call it? Even though it's not the upgrade that we were promised, you know, in regards to the graphic engine, that obviously would still take a lot of work and would open up, I mean, an entire realm of more possibilities in regards to graphics, having the engine updated. This little workaround, I guess, does give you kind of the best that you can get with what you got. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, it's kind of just to appease the existing engine so that it's not, I don't know, too problematic until we get an actual overhaul of everything. That's the way I see it. I don't know. I could be wrong. It just makes sense, though. It would make sense that all the different assets that we're talking about, like you can see some of the cars loading in late on the oncoming traffic. That seems to be new. I know that it did that before anyway, but it seemed like it was doing that because of, I don't know, some kind of slowness. But now it's doing it with most things. You can see kind of, it's kind of doing what Farming Simulator does, where it has a draw distance to it, where it will render lower poly versions of everything until you get closer to it, and then it'll render it better up close. So you wouldn't even really notice it unless you're looking for it, but it definitely can't do what our eyes can do, you know, where we can see things in great detail from a distance. It has to, you know, it has to make use of what it's got as far as resources go. So the best it can do is give it to us in a kind of a lower quality version from afar, and then just load it better as we get closer. I don't know. That's what it seems like it's doing, but you know, what do I know? I'm not a game designer. Everything's a best guess situation. Like right here, we're getting some FPS impact. Can kind of see it. I mean, for all I know too, it could also just be that there's more that needs to reflect off of our truck when we're in more crowded areas. And so it's kind of a big combination of things maybe that is working together to cause FPS, you know, some kind of impact, some kind of hit to the FPS.
Go straight on.
The reason I say that is because reflections do actually make an impact on your FPS. So
Turn left.
And you can also see that verified if you're in the beta and you've got those new quality of life updates.
And then turn left.
You can see that when you go to your graphics settings and you mouse over the reflection scaling and reflection detail, you can see that it measures out how big the impact is to your FPS. But yeah, it's also true with the mirrors, and it's also true with when you're standing still, there's less to reflect, obviously, but in motion, it's pulling everything in to your view, but also reflecting it. So, yeah, it stands to reason you're going to get some kind of hit to your FPS. You just have to measure out what kind of amount of FPS drop is tolerable. Really, that's all you can do. You know, it's an old engine. It's not going to be perfect.
Turn left.
And there's some kind of grain of truth to what people say that it's better to run your game at 60 FPS. Just there's a difference, kind of a distinction there. People assume, I guess, that the game was not meant to run higher than 60. That's definitely not true. I mean, if you wanted to, you could go in and tell your game to run at higher than 60 FPS, and it'll do just fine. It's not going to bug out. It's not going to crash on you if you put more FPS on it. You might notice some lower performance, but it can definitely support it. So the distinction there is that it runs functionally better when you're at 60 FPS as the cap. Like, one benefit that I've also noticed, and I think it's just the way that this game draws the graphical power. When I cap at 60 FPS, my graphics card temp stays low, as does my CPU temp. I haven't seen much of a difference on the memory load. I think it's about the same. That's my experience though, so yours will probably be different. But keeping it capped at 60 FPS definitely does help, but it's not the be-all end-all. You can definitely run it higher if you, for example, you don't really use much graphics help as far as mods or reshade or anything like that, and if you've got the resources for it, you could run this game at 90, 120, you know, it can do it, definitely, but you're just not going to see its best performance because, you know, it'll suffer a little bit, and it'll probably be more noticeable too whenever there's stutters or FPS drops, because you're playing at a higher frame rate, so it's expecting that amount of frames to be there for it to look its best. So if you're, you know, like, you go into a big crowded area where there's a ton of stuff going on the map, or you're driving a really high poly truck, really detailed truck or trailer. Okay, we gotta pass these guys. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Maybe. Nope. We didn't make it. Dang it. Should have been watching.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Alright, don't get sassy with me. I tried. Didn't want to run into anybody. Yeah, so when you're capping at 60, you're definitely going to see a better experience, because you're your game is I mean, you're setting the bar lower, so you're telling the game, you know, don't push it past this frame rate amount. And for the most part, if you've got the resources to handle it, your game is going to get steady 60 FPS consistently. So, you know, I see why some people recommend that, because it just looks better. I mean, no one likes to see, you know, low FPS or stuttering and all that stuff, so why not avoid it by just capping at 60? 60 is definitely smooth enough to be tolerable, but if you want more, it can do it for sure. You just need to be aware of that other caveat. But anyway, it's all about what works for you in the end. Like, some people will swear against things like Snowy Moon, because they'll say with the latest updates that SES has put out, it's taken care of a lot of the anti-aliasing, like when they introduced TAA, for example. However, I noticed an even bigger improvement. It was like SES did their own improvement, but then running JBX and Snowy Moon on top of what they did just made it look that much better. So it's not like SES replaced them and made the need for extra graphical help obsolete. It's like, I mean, they just helped it look even better. That's the way I saw it. If you probably just noticed that that shed right there did that background loading like I was mentioning. So the higher detailed, I guess, what do you call it? Higher detailed, or details of it got clearer as you got closer. So I think that's what we're kind of expecting here to see, that stuff loads in the background a little smoother. Man, it's really taking us the long way around. I feel like we could have turned around at any of these points to get to where we're going. Let me check Trucky real quick and see where it's wanting us to go right here. How much further we got. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, we could have turned around at any of these points. What is going on? Okay, the next turn that I can see where we can go back, I'm gonna just turn this back around, because it's wanting us to do. Oh, is this one of them here? Oh boy, this is not safe, but we're gonna do it. Because I am not doing another whole. It's basically doubling our original mileage. Oh, what a bad position to be in here. Okay, we're just gonna go for it.
Recomputing.
Oh my god. This is not good, guys. This is not good. That's what happens when you miss a turn. Oh, shoot. Okay. Whew. Yep, those guys are trapped back there because of our mistake. Please, nobody come from the left lane. Please. And this is probably illegal, too. But, okay, after this white card, we're good. Okay, we'll take it. Whew. Oh, scary stuff, man. Probably realistic, though. I'm sure somebody who's a IRL truck driver has gone through that. Oh my goodness, okay. That's scary stuff. Alright, let's check Trucky again, see what we got. Yep. Nope. Just below 90 miles now. That is definitely more tolerable. It really could have... oh, there's one of those GPS cars again. I feel like that's new. That has to be new. I don't remember seeing that before. Okay, we got police right here, so we gotta get over. Man, I'm really surprised, since the police are blocking that right lane, that the other cars weren't already going over to the left lane there. That would have screwed us over so bad. You know, just imagine you're on a interstate going 65, and then all of a sudden you see a truck sticking his nose out in the lane, and you got to come to complete stop, and it would have been our fault. But thankfully we avoided that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the GPS couldn't just tell us to turn around at any of those points, really. I mean, I don't know. It is my fault for missing the turn. Couldn't get over on the right lane, but I mean, no need to have us do a whole nother double our mileage, basically. Crazy lorry. I'm going a little faster to make up for a little bit of lost time, because it really threw us for a loop there. Definitely cannot wait until this truck's released. It's an absolute beast. You can see the interior a little better now. We're missing a CB radio though. We need to get some, I gotta have some CB chatter. Hopefully that gets added in at the end.
Keep right, and then exit
Okay.
right.
Not missing it this time.
Exit right.
There we go. So there's a 63 for Kirksville. That's where we need to go.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Clear to go.
Keep right.
I feel like Lori's being extra snippy with us today. She's not happy we missed this turn. It's like, what's the point of having me if you don't listen? Well, you know, guys aren't always the best listeners, so working on it.
Keep right.
Man, we got new DLC coming too. Iowa, Louisiana, South Dakota is the next one that was teased, I think, right? That's gonna be awesome. They're already showing us a lot of sneaks of Iowa and Louisiana, so they're getting us hyped for it. Even
Keep left.
Canada
and
too.
then turn left.
There's some, you'll find it online, I'm sure, somewhere. Somebody has chimed in about the fact that there's, if you go up to like the very north tip of Washington and Montana, there's some Canada roads kind of sticking out there. No telling when that's going to happen, but pretty clear that they're trying to branch out into Canada too at some point. And they may have even added that in as a teaser, you know? I don't know if that was planned or not, but it could have been. Could have been a little teaser just for them to see who caught it.
Go straight on.
Nice quaint little town here, Kirksville. Assuming this is Kirksville. Got a lot of weight here, kind of struggles to get the wheels going, and then once they get started rolling, we're good.
Turn right.
Yeah, it seems like once we're in these areas, it's just a lot going on here in terms of map items or what have you, so it's kind of going after our FPS
turn left.
just a little bit.
Turn left.
Okay, I think, yeah, he's got a stop sign.
Keep right, and then turn right.
All right, we can do that. Jewelry store and bank. It always reads 12 o'clock. Need to fix that, fix the dial on that clock or something. It's been 12 o'clock for the last 3 years. That's a lie. We didn't have Missouri 3 years ago.
Go straight on.
Here we are, Nielsen Roads. Cool little construction site here. Right in the middle of town.
Turn right. It was a nice ride.
That it was. Aside from the self-imposed detour. Alright. Going to the very back here. It's a small little joint, so how we're gonna do this, I'm not sure. I wonder if it would behoove me if I turned around. Probably, because no way we're making... Yeah, no way we're gonna make even this turn right here. Got a long 6x4 wheelbase and a quad axle trailer. So we don't have too much going for us in terms of steerability. Probably what I gotta do is actually come around like this, because we gotta go way back there. I'll probably start by going a little straight. Yeah, look at this thing. Turning is not its strong suit. It's like, where are you putting me? Turning, what's that? I can't even see where I'm going. This is a blind back, basically. I have absolutely no vision back there. I'm guaranteed to probably hit something. And there's a lot to hit back there. Yep. It was inevitable. Whew. Look at where we got to go, man. This is rough. Oops. Let's go back some more. So, let's take it back out this way. Shouldn't be a blind back anymore, because we got more or less kind of a leg up on where we got to go to our left side. Way over there, so... Golly, this dumpster right here is going to screw us up. Maybe. We'll do another pull up here if we need to, but lines are back there. We'll at least get it close. The only thing is there's stuff on our left side that I want to try to be conscious about. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, I think we're all right. Yeah, we'll have to do another pull up for sure, probably. But, whew, look at that. Yeah, we're already hitting stuff. These mirrors are throwing me off big time. Well, I don't know if we actually hit... Well, maybe when we went over the pallet part. Maybe we didn't actually go directly over it. Let's try to get under it here. That way it's not screwing us up on that left side. We gotta be conscious of what we've got here on the right, though. Give me a break, man. You see what I'm dealing with here? Come on. Oof. Yeah, this piece of work right here is kind of yelling at us like, hey, watch it, watch it. What you doing? Watch it. Like, man, you see what I'm dealing with here? You come out here and back this thing in. If you're so darn good at it, yell at me. Okay, I'm probably guaranteed to be crooked, but let's go ahead and check. Okay, it's not terrible. Kept hitting the brakes 'cause I didn't want it to hit, possibly hit what was back there. Okay, let's do this a little better. I think we can probably get ourselves a little straighter. I'm gonna go back just a hair, like there. And then... golly. I mean, they literally, quite literally leave just enough room to do this and nothing else, so... Okay, gotta go slow. Don't trust what's back there. Okay, probably good to pull up again. Go straight back like this. Okay. See if this is any better, or are we just the same? I don't think that was actually any better at all. Maybe by a hair. Oh well. I'm just gonna waste your time sitting here trying to get it perfect. So let's not worry about it too much. Got the green. Hopefully we're not late. Alright, got the excellent. And you know what? Screw that guy honking at us, man. They give us just enough room to do everything. I had a 44-foot trailer and a long 6x4. Ain't no way I was doing that perfect. Not from inside the cab, anyway. Anyway, Mr. Expert over there can do it himself next time. All right, we got an excellent. That was the 2- or road base cargo delivered from St. Louis to Kirksville, 306 miles, which definitely did not have to be that long. 7 hours, basically 42 gallons it took, and our incredible trailer maneuvering got us some nice XP on top of that too. So nice little paycheck. All right, I'm kind of anxious to get out of this yard because it's pretty tight in here. I'm sure they want me gone too so they can keep working now that they got their road base. But anywho, definitely check out heavyhaulincustomz.com as well as H3D Arts. I'll have the links in the description as I usually do to the things that I cover. We also didn't do any ATS expansion content in this video, but I always link to the site and the Discord in my video descriptions as well, so check that out. Always have to pimp that out. And I appreciate the love and the support, guys, as always on the channel, and also kind of letting you guys know about the Qubit Transport and Logistics VTC that I drive for. We have the company pages information in the description as well as the Discord link to the server in case you'd like to join. Even if you're not planning to be in the VTC, I encourage you to join the Discord if you'd like. Yeah, kind of a cool way to interact with myself or the community based around this channel, if that's something that you'd be interested in doing. Other than that, that is about all that I got for you today. So everybody, continue to be safe, take care of one another, happy trucking. And for any of you new viewers out there who are not subscribed yet, I kindly ask if you enjoyed watching that you please subscribe and drop a like while you're at it, as well as share it with anybody that you think may enjoy watching me pretend to learn how to drive this truck and back up a trailer. All right. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, everybody take care. Have a good one. Hey guys, it's Vaughn here to tell you about Qubit Transport and Logistics. It's a brand new VTC, but more than that, it's a truck sim community that we base on sharing tips, tackling convoys, and celebrating every successful delivery together. We have drivers tackling the open roads in both ETS2 and ATS, designated dispatch jobs, elevated company ranks based on your mile distance, and so much more. So whether you're brand new to the game or are an established veteran, you're sure to find your place in our community. We really encourage anyone and everyone to join us, have fun together. So consider applying today. The links are in the description below to our Discord server as well as our company pages on both TrucksBook and Trucky. Again, links in the description below. We are currently hiring and we encourage all to join. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.